Okay. So how modern work kills creativity. Um, this is a bit of a sticky one because it depends on sort of what job you're doing, and how many hours sort of you're working at your job. But I have been in a situation where like working has literally like just killed my creativity. And I've always been sort of like a creative person. Like I make music, I create content, I draw, like I design. Like overall I'm quite a creative person. So I have been like in predicaments where, you know, I've been working and like my creativity just dies. So sometime maybe I want to say around 2 years ago, I was working as a supervisor at a warehouse, and it required me to like be on my toes like 24/7. Like I didn't get any rest, and I had to do that for 8 hours straight. The only benefit of sort of doing those hours. By the way, this was like Monday to like Sunday. Like it wasn't no 9 to 5. Like this was straight Monday to straight Monday to Sunday. But yeah, one of the benefits of me working at that job was that it was quite close to my house. So I guess the benefit was, you know, I didn't mind doing those hours sort of to an extent. But I think my manager did know that, and so, you know, any sort of discrepancy or like any sort of extra time that we needed to do work, he would always come to me. But yeah, it got to a point where it was like I remember one time I worked like through the night, and I didn't have to do it, but I did it because if I didn't do that, then the next day I would have been sort of like like messed up, if that makes sense, because I needed to as a team we needed to fix the warehouse for operations to go as usual for the next day. So we all sort of volunteered to stay the night, you know, just because like it made sense for us to do that, because we would have been fucked the next day, basically. But yeah, that's just one example of like a time where I've had to work overtime. But usually in that job, I was working like a lot, like I was doing overtime at times that I shouldn't have even been doing overtime, put it that way. So I remember times where like I'll be coming home and I'll be feeling like so drained, like to the point where it was like I didn't even want to do anything. I'm just so tired because I had to do so many things at work, and it was just draining. And then I'll just come home, and then all the things that I wanted to do, I couldn't even do because I didn't have the energy. It was worse than the job that I'm at now, to be honest. But sorry, I keep burping. I just drank a fizzy drink. Yeah, it was way worse than the job that I'm working at now, because at least the job I'm working at now is a bit of a corporate one. But you know, I've been in those situations where it's like you're literally just working like a bloodhound, like to the point where all your creativity sort of just goes away. Like it goes away. Like I remember times where I'd be coming home, and then I can't even talk. I might want to make a song, and I just don't have, like, my brain isn't working for me for me to even record or think of like lyrics or just even to like produce. And it was just so annoying because it's like I want to get this done, I want to do this, but I physically can't because Like work just messes up your brain. That's just like on a physical level, but like this stuff can really get to you like on a psychological level. Like it can actually mess you up. Like I've seen it happen. Like I've seen creativity die just because, you know, you're just constantly working all the time. And it's I guess it's really annoying when it's like you're working at a job and you don't really like your job. So in those circumstances, if you are like sort of going through that, I think the best option for you would be to at least find like a different job that you enjoy doing. Especially like if you're young, like you should always try and get like the best sort of placement you can, because it'll just help you in the long run. Like I've had a lot of jobs where I've always been on my toes, like I'm always doing something, and it's not good, bro. Like it's not good. Like that line of work is like literally like slavery work, bro. And I wouldn't advise going that route. I know it pays a lot, but like I wouldn't advise going that route. But yeah, work can kill your creativity. So, well, you're probably wondering like what the solution is, and honestly, the solution is balance. Like it's literally balance. Like you need to balance out what you're doing and what you enjoy doing. So in this case, what you're doing would be work, and what you enjoy doing would be your creative side. If you just like delegate some time to sort of doing your creative work and then have time to do the work that you need to do, then I guess things will be a little bit more smooth. One problem that I did run into while sort of doing that is that creativity doesn't always come to me at a specific time. So if I dedicate some time to like do some creative work, that time might just be a waste because I wasn't in my creative element at that time. So I didn't get anything done. And in that case, like the game just becomes a little bit more harder because you need to find like a method of creating that allows you to be spontaneous, I guess, when it comes to like creative thoughts and stuff. Yeah, that's sort of what I've been working on now as well. Just sort of delegating some time to like spontaneous type of creativity. I feel like you should find a job that allows you to sort of do that. If you are sort of going through like brain rot or whatever, those are always like the best routes for me. Just delegating some time to some spontaneous thoughts, if that makes sense. But yeah, I guess just know that like you're not the only one that's probably going through that, and how modern work is killing your creativity. Like a lot of things you're going through, a lot of people are going through as well. That's one thing that I have noticed. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end it there. If you got any sort of value from this or related to this, then make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I keep forgetting like to say subscribe. Anyway, like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.